Okay, so we're going to have a look at something called nested ifs. I've set one up on here. Now, if you're in year 10, you may well have done a little if statement already that decided, depending on the weight of the load, that you wanted whether you needed a small truck or a large truck. Okay, well, if statements can be a little bit more complicated than that. They can actually work out up to, I think it's 8 conditions. So we can say here that we're going to have an if statement that says if the load is greater than 1, it needs a small truck. It's greater than 2, it needs a medium. Greater than 5, a large truck. A 10, greater than 10, articulated lorry. And if it's anything else, which basically means it's less than 1, you're going to use a van. So greater than 1, 1 is not greater than 1, 1 is 1, so it's a van. Let's change that to 2.5. 2.5 should change to medium truck. It does. Change it to 5.5. large truck, and if I change it to 15, which is greater than 10, I get articulated lorry. Okay. Now, the formula that you need to do this is actually reasonably complicated. If I just click on there, on this one, you can see it across here, but actually probably the easiest way to read it is across the top here. Now, B4, this bit here, is where I store the number that I'm going to type in. Okay, and you start, when you're doing these, you start with the highest value and work your way down. So we've gone 10 to 5 to 2 to 1, 10, 5 to 1, and so the highest numerical value goes at the beginning. The option at the end, van, is if it doesn't fit any of the options up to there, then it must be a van. So if it's not greater than 10, it's not greater than 5, it's not greater than 2, it's not greater than 1, then the only option it can be is a van. And you basically build the formula up. It equals if B4 is greater than 10, in speech marks, articulated lorry, comma, if B4 is greater than 5, then it's a large truck. If B4 is greater than 2, then it's a medium truck. If B4 is greater than 1, then it's a small truck. If it isn't any of those things, it has to be a van. And remember to close the brackets that you open. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 open brackets, so at the end I've got 4 closed brackets. That's pretty much nested if statements. Give them a go.